Very happy Monday to everybody. I hope you had a great weekend. I had some adventures myself, and I hope you guys got to check them out. If not, please do check out the very beginning of a new playlist, Nerd Adventures. My daughter and I, we had some fun. And yeah, so go check those out. I have a completely Sam video for us today because why the heck not? I have been attempting to do cheery videos, things that give me a smile. So hopefully they'll give you a smile. Also, reminder, tonight we do have our chat about episode 4 of Blood of My Blood. So make sure that you join us tonight for that live chat. Diane, Vicky, and Jackie will hopefully be joining me. Check your emails, ladies, because the links are there. But let's get started because, like I said, Sam, just lots of Sam. But first, a little bit of bad news. Just the tiniest bit, because we got kind of a rotten announcement here from Outlander Online. They're going to be done now. After 11 years of covering Outlander, we've come to the decision that we won't be able to do it anymore. Please do check this out if you get time. But the long and short of it is, they've been missing a lot of things in their lives in real life, and with Outlander winding down, it's a good time to cut it. The good news is that we've had them for so long. They've been integral to providing content for here, keeping us up to date, giving us fantastic screenshots and pictures of our Outlander cast. Of course, they also run the Charles Vanda site, and also incredible amount of work goes into both of these sites. I don't blame them for taking saying we've done our duty. They have. It is a time-consuming deal. They do way more than I do. And so, thank you for all of your hard work. You absolutely deserve the break. No worries. Gonna still have loads of Outlander content because there are so many of us fans who try and do our part. So thank you so much for all your hard work. Ladies, I so appreciate it. We all do. And don't worry, we're going to keep up on stuff, and maybe you can join me and check out stuff here. I would really love to see you guys in the comments below. But just wanted to let you know, if this is one place where you get your stuff, your information, enjoy it while you can. The ladies have done their duty. Really appreciate it, and thanks so much for all your hard work. Now we're gonna go straight into some Sam now, okay? All right. Gonna start off with a little throwback here. This is point blank 1959 Sharon's Sam Heughan behind the scenes with Zoe Sorolta Nagy, the little Hungarian actress who played Emmeline, the French girl Tom saves. This is in Red Notice. I liked, this was sweet. This was cool. His mission at some point was to get her the heck out of the train and save her as well. And she did a fantastic job. It was such an interesting movie. One of my favorite parts of that movie is still going to be Ruby Rose. I think she's awesome. Now we move along to a big event held for Sam and his Sassenach Whiskey, and for his book release. Yes, the Vicarious Voyager shares this. This is a partially edited repost from Daily Outlander source Irimak. It looks like the lady has had the best day. Original sources. Now I'm going to read this along because you can see they got stuff going on. We are attending the special event of Sam Heughan, who plays Jamie Fraser on the Outlander series. So yes, we are seeing Jamie in real life, in the flesh. I think I've just passed through the stones. Oh, that's so sweet. She's so excited. This event is held for the launch of Cocktail Diaries, the new book by Sam Heughan, founder of Sassenach Spirits, with around 150 people attending. It truly is a special occasion where we'll be tasting Jamie's signature cocktail. Sam will be talking about his favorite cocktails, the stories behind them, and his memories. See you there in part 2. I didn't have part 2, but because I got lots of other stuff. Let's check these out. There he is. Look how dressed. Oh my God, he looks so good. He looks very, very, very put together. Love it. All right, here's one from Outlander Stuff. It's a repost by Scotia Chick. Okay, and there is more information here, but we'd rather just hear Sam. This is a repost, obviously not from me, thanks to the people who went and shared. The Cocktail Diaries, A Spirited Adventure is what we've got on top. This is from Edinburgh International Book Festival, which you can kind of see at the bottom. I kind of cut them out to try to fit everything in here, but let's see what amazing things that Sam has to share.
Bobby?
No, this is the Rock Roy.
The Rob Roy.
You're having, yeah, the
Oh, the
Robbie
Paul
Burns.
Bar?
Yes,
Oh, there you
Robbie
go.
Burns, yeah.
We are
You're
going to
having the Robbie, yes, yeah. So Sam, congratulations on your book.
Thank you.
It's a very luxurious, artistic-looking book, over 200 pages long.
Right, yes.
What made you decide to write this book? And can I ask, what was your process? Do you have one?
Wow, yes, thank you. Well, what an introduction. And this is, I guess, a departure from books I've done before. I would never consider myself a writer. I've been very fortunate to come back to Scotland. I'm an actor, and I got this job, which I think a few of you may have heard of Outlander. Came back to Scotland, and I really fell in love with Scotland all over again. You know, the culture, the heritage, the landscape, and it inspired me to create a TV show and a book series called Clanlands. In that process, I realised that, I really love Scotland. I really love whiskey because it sort of transports me. It transports me back to Scotland. And when I was living and working in London as a jobbing actor, I was quite homesick, and one day went into a local bar. I won't name it because it was a bit of a dive bar in London, but my friend and I, we picked a single malt whiskey.
Nice.
And I wasn't really a whiskey drinker. My mum is here, so I have to be very careful about what I'm saying. I wasn't really much of a whiskey drinker. And then just the smell of it and the flavour and the taste, it just reminded me of Scotland and the good parts, not staggering down Lothian Road at an evening. It was just so much emotion caught up in this spirit. Cut to, let's say, 11 years later or thereabouts, I'm in Scotland, I'm working on Outlander, and I got approached by a number of whiskey brands to white label, let's put my name on a label of whiskey, but I really wanted to make something that was my flavor profile.
All right, that's a nice introduction there. They had kind of cut it off in a weird place. I have two things to say. One, does anybody else see his ear? It's like bent down from the headpiece or something. It's an interesting look. And two, I love it when he uses the term a jobbing actor. Every time I see him in an interview where he's talking about being a jobbing actor, you understand that is like the struggling time in an actor's life, which, let's face it, is a lot of the time for actors, looking for work, just making enough to pay your rent, move on to the next thing. And of course, he was also a bartender, so it works out really well for what he's doing now with his cocktail diaries, and of course with Sassenach and the gin, the tequila, and whatever else he's coming out with other stuff too. So I like this interview. It's fun, and we're gonna move along because I got lots of pictures. For example, Point Blank 1959 shares this one. It's Sam Heughan with Lou Marshall, the piper, at the special soiree held at the Spegel Tent Saturday the 23rd. That's everything we're looking at right now. See how dapper he looks. Event chaired by fellow actor and radio editor Nicola Roy, an old friend of Sam's, and his mother was in the small audience too. That's why he's talking about he has to be careful about what he says because his mom was like literally there. How cool is that? And I also have some images of a meeting up with other folks. The Vicarious Voyager shares this. It's a repost from Night Owl Bookshop. Such a treat to attend the launch of the Cocktail Diaries. Sam Heughan from Codrilly Brooks. Okay, so it's multiple things going on there. All right. Gianna, there's too many chats there tonight, especially to be here with Castaway Scotland scene. So multiple events. It's not clear here, but it says Night Owl Bookshop here. So we've got that one. He's still dressed the same, so he must have gone to multiple places. There's the books. We'll figure this out together as we go on because I'm looking for the locations here. All right, this one is the Vicarious Voyager. Lucky fan, Edith Louise Miller. Cool. Met Sam and Baba's. Yeah, it's multiple of. I'm very irritated by this. It's not well marked, people. That's all I'm saying. I also didn't go through this so that we can experience this together. Sam Heughan fans. Hot score. Yeah, so it's multiple. It's book promo, multiple places that he's gone to. It's the only thing that makes any sense to me. We got more pictures because so many people were cool and cheered. All right, so this one, Silas Sky, we love them, always sharing good stuff. Sam in Edinburgh today. I believe it was 300 tickets to the event, and still people were complaining all over about how fast those sold out. Duh. And how they couldn't get in. And I don't mean duh as in don't we know that. I mean, yes, of course. it sells out quickly. It's like impossible. Kathy, yeah, I mean, and anybody who went to any of the events here in the U.S., it's loads of people, lots of lines, a whole lot of waiting. It's difficult to imagine the other place now with 200 people, so it is multiple events. Yes, it's not one event, more like 72, or is it 74 now? Oh my gosh, not all in one day, but that he's doing this tour for his book. But still, it's just 200 people per night or day. If we're talking matinee, you know what I mean. Okay, let's see what else. Also goes on to say, I'm thinking about that small space with that few, well, on the scale of things, people there. Having seen videos even from the Swan Theater, which is slightly bigger or maybe just slightly different seating configuration, it's a very tight space. Personally, I've never been to a theater performance this intimate. Everyone sees everyone. Quite true. Yeah, I have been into small theater rooms. And it'd take just one person to ruin it for the rest. Really, one performance, one idiot with a phone taking pictures or ringtones playing, or even laughing or whispering in the wrong place. Yep. I'm probably paranoid, and hell, I hope I am. But the thought of this is, well, unsettling to say the least. Okay, I'm not going to go on to read the whole thing. Basically, the concern is that somebody's going to ruin all the fun for everybody else. At the end, they say, truth be told, I think this page will change a lot by the end of the year. Not sure how exactly. Maybe I'll get more active. Maybe I'll stop to exist at all. But it'll surely change. Interesting take on things. Anywho, we got a couple of pictures of Sam. Happy Sam at the event. I dig. It looks really, really good. I know people have had some issues with the haircut, but I think with the beard, it kind of goes together. And the way he's dressed, it looks very professional. Very nice. I like it. That's just my opinion, but I like it. More from the launch of the Cocktail Diaries August 22nd, not the 23rd, 2025 at Glen Eagles Townhouse, Edinburgh, with lots of ads to say what's going on. These are, of course, giving credit to anybody who's been involved. Danny's in here. Danny Boovy, always helpful. But we got some good pictures of Sam just chatting with the crowd, it looks like. If you're in the area and able to go to these, I'm obviously exceedingly envious, but I hope you get the chance to do it. I will say some tips on these small venue events. Be quiet. I mean, seriously, keep to yourself. If they ask for questions, raise your hand. Don't shout out. Don't whisper to your neighbor too much. I know it's hard not to because everybody's so excited, but you're excited to see him. So focus on him or whomever you are at an event within a small area. The concern is don't ruin it for everybody else. Well, you know what? We're all worried that we're going to miss something. That's why I usually just keep my mouth shut, focus on what's going on, because I won't miss anything. I won't be able to tell people about it. Oh, that looks good. Sam looks good in all the other pictures, but I'm getting hungry. That looks good. All right, so here we got him standing on stage. This is nice because I do like these intimate events. The whiskey tasting in Chicago was a little bit disappointing because of the lack of the necessary liquid to accommodate everybody reasonably. But it was so nice to actually just have him up there having a chat. I'm not going to complain about it. I had nothing to compare it to. It was really cool to have him in the room chatting, so I can understand why these moments, they're so rare and it's so difficult to get into, but they're worth it if you are able to get in because it is a lot easier to have not necessarily a chat, but a more intimate moment with other folks who are fans of Outlander and Sam. Let us see what else I have got. There we go. All right, here's one. This is Baby Edinburgh. Baby Edinburgh. Okay, last night we were thrilled to welcome a special friend of the Baba fam back to the bar. Sam Heughan popped in to sample our curated Sassenach Spirits cocktail menu ahead of the debut of his new book, Cocktail Diaries, at the Edinburgh Book Festival today. So this was before everything happened. But it's cool because look at him. He looks a little more relaxed. Let's see. And he may have even been spotted behind the bar shaking things up. Sam, you're very welcome to be our guest mixologist anytime. Due to popular demand, Tales from the Bar, our pop-up menu of Scottish literary-inspired cocktails, is going to be sticking around until the end of August, so swing by before the month's out. why not give them a little commercial there? Were you lucky enough to snag a ticket for today? If so, you know exactly where the celebrations are heading. That Sam Heughan says, great to have some Sassenach spirits at Baba. Very cool, very cool. Let's see. I think there's another picture or two here. Let's check them out. Yeah, see, he's just chilling out at an old haunt. Yeah, there he goes. The man does not know how to go into a bar and not either have a little whiskey or mix a little something, which is part of the reason why we adore him. I mean, let's be honest. And there he is with his book. Everybody raise your hand who's already ordered your pre-ordered your copy. Yes. I want to see pictures when we all get them. Let's have some pictures of us all with our cocktail diary books. All right, and send those to Katie at katiescornerinspace.com when you do get it, and we'll just have a reel of us all going, look, we got our books. And I also want to see if anybody got the autographs. So I don't know. I don't think mine's going to have an autograph in it, but I'd love to see if anybody else gets one. All right. Just for fun, a little bit Outlander stuff shares this. Sam Heughan talking to Access Hollywood about lots of things. But season 8 is what we wished he would spill some beans about, but he's really good about not spilling any spoilers. Sometimes some sneak through. I mean, honestly, sometimes when you look back at past interviews, you'll see there's a key word or two that was kind of a hint. Let's see if he sneaks a little something in and we can decode it.
Episodes, how do you end such an incredible journey? One that's been my life, but I'm very happy. You know, we really wanted to make it feel satisfactory for the audience. I know my favorite part of the relationship is that it's grown, it's developed. You know, it's a grown up relationship. We've seen them go from being, you know, very impulsive, very hot headed, clashing a lot, but also they've always been there for each other. The 8th and final season, we've done 101 episodes. How do you end such an incredible journey? One that's been my life. But I'm very happy. You know, we really wanted to make it feel satisfactory for the audience.
All right. Maybe we'll see yet another change in how Jamie and/or Claire handle things in season 8. I say he never gives a lot away, but sometimes when you go back, you can hear they either didn't say something or they did say something that was a nice hint. So I'm excited to see how this all ends. It's gonna be kind of crazy, honestly. And that's all I have, other than me mistaken about having 2 different clips from his little tour for his books. I think we did all right. It was a very Sam video, and that was my goal. A little bit of bad news as we lose some great friends from Outlander Online. They've done such a fantastic job. I'm so sad to see them go. But I would not stop anyone from saying, I've done my best. I've done too much. I need a break because, well, sometimes you just need that. You need that for your mental health, for your physical health, and for, you know, your life. The world does not revolve around Outlander. I know. Strike me down for saying it. Sometimes we have, you know, family things that are going on, and we need to take a step back. However, not me. I'm at it. You know me. I'm coming no matter what. So, if you enjoyed this video, despite my not knowing what the heck I'm showing you, please give it a thumbs up. Or give it a thumbs down if you disliked it immensely and you just don't know how to push stop on YouTube. I understand. You can find a video on YouTube that will help you to do that. But you should comment below and let me know what it is that you disliked immensely and how I should change things. I'm such a smart aleck. I know. And if you did like the video and find yourself coming back often, you should definitely subscribe if you haven't already and hit that notification bell so you'll know when the next videos do come out. A huge thank you to all of my members. Thanks so much for your consistent support. I really do appreciate it. And I'm going to attach a video to my car fund because it's not quite done yet. And I think I probably ought to see if I can try to get a couple of repairs going before I attempt to drive anywhere far like Missouri, which I'm still trying to work out. Anyway, so I want to also include a really big thank you to those of you who've assisted me with my car and with the repairs that I'm hoping to do here in the next week or two. I do appreciate it so much, and that's why I have a couple of extra videos from the weekend. Thanks to you guys, I was able to do that. And go up and visit my mom and go and visit my daughter in Ohio. And so I had a very busy weekend, and I want to thank you guys for helping me have that opportunity to do that. Thank you very much to everybody who comes here and views, everybody who comes here and shares, who comments. Thank you to everyone who comes back despite my flightiness and occasional wacky sound issues. I really appreciate your confidence in me and figuring out what the heck I'm doing. And I appreciate this community so much. This great bunch of Outlander fans who just love to assist each other, want to share information, and just want to, drool over Sam in unison. I appreciate it all very, very much. Once again, don't forget to join us tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our chat about Blood of My Blood. If you need to catch up on any of those discussions, please do check out the playlist below. The Outlander Blood of My Blood chat and review. That list is growing every time a new episode comes out, and we do have a good time talking about the episodes in the middle of giggling. I mean, we do eventually talk about the actual episodes. And of course, we're going to talk about Minority Report. If you're available this Wednesday to chat about it, please do email me, Katie@katiescornerandspace.com. Put Minority Report chat in the subject and let me know you'd like to be included on this talk about a very futuristic movie that tries to prevent crime before it happens. It's a crazy sci-fi movie. Get a kick out of it, and I'll let you know where you can watch it. Here you should see something that says it. All right, cool. Thanks, everybody. If you didn't get enough information about Outlander or want to check out some of the other things that we chat about and I share, please do check out the playlist below. There's quite a bit there. And while you're there, again, do check out the new playlist for our nerd adventures because it will grow as well and may inspire a new channel eventually. So check those out here while you can. Check out the Outlander playlist. But no matter what video you do choose, there's one thing you can always be sure of. I'll see you there. I'm going to sneeze. Am I going to sneeze again? No. I think I just made my TV mad at me. Yes, I definitely made my TV mad at me. Never push pause on the commercial. Anyway.